Hey guys, just a quick update around Mad Max on the PlayStation 4. The servers for this game are going to be shut down, which will mean the platinum becomes unobtainable after the 31st of October this year. Let's have a look at what's required to ensure you don't miss out on those trophies and that platinum before the servers shut down. Let's have a look. So as I said at the top, the Mad Max servers are shutting down on the 31st of October. This one came out of nowhere. I didn't know it was coming. I was unprepared for this, so I actually need to scramble and get the trophies done for this as well. Mad Max was a game that came out in 2015. It came out the same day as Metal Gear Solid 5, so it was kind of underrated, but the game is great. It is a really good game. I played about half of the game before I sort of stopped playing it. Now that the servers are being shut down, I need to frantically get the online components of the game done before the servers shut down. Now, over on PlayStationTrophies.org, there has been a thread created saying it's confirmed that on the PlayStation Store, the servers will be shutting down the 31st of October this year. Now, in terms of trophies, this only really impacts one trophy because there is a trophy for completing challenges. This completes one trophy called the Up to the Task trophy, which isn't actually an online trophy, it's a cumulative trophy for completing the in-game challenges. There's 191 challenges that you need to complete in-game, and 2 of those are associated with this online scrap component. Now, the game has this scrap thing built into it where basically every time you log on and play the game, it gives you kind of a daily reward of scrap. You need to accumulate 5,000 of those scraps to get a challenge in the game. And it's kind of weird because it's the only online component of the game. I'm not really sure why it even exists, but because of that, it actually locks you out of getting all the challenges if you don't earn that before the servers shut. It's a really weird situation. Now, the trophy itself doesn't take very long. Every time you log into the game, it gives you a certain amount of scrap if you've been offline for a certain amount of time. So if you log on at the same time every day, it will give you a little bit of scrap and it will work towards that total. Now, based on what I've seen online, it will only take you about 5 or 6 days of logging onto the game consecutively for a couple of minutes at a time to get all the scrap you need to complete those 2 specific challenges. One for getting 500 scrap called a penny saved, and one for earning 2,000 scrap called dividend. Now, these 2 challenges all, again, feed into one specific trophy. So you need to complete the challenges to get that trophy, hence why it would become unattainable after the servers go offline. My suggestion is you have to get up to a certain point in the game. You have to get into Act 2 of the game, which is the area after the main tutorial. So you play through the prologue and the tutorial of the game. In Act 2 of the game, there's this thing with the scrap crews or the factions where basically they'll bring you scrap for these challenges when you're offline, and that's all you have to get up to. So you'll probably have to play the game for about an hour or 2 to get up to that point of the game before you can then stop, leave it, and then just re-sign in each day for about a week or so to earn enough scrap to get these 2 challenges ticked off. It's not a very time-consuming thing or a difficult thing, and I know a lot of you guys don't want to be locked out of trophies, especially if you've started games or you plan on starting games, so I want to make this video to let you know this is going to become unattainable. The TLDR version is the Mad Max's servers are shutting down. There are 2 challenges tied to a specific trophy which are online required, so you're going to need to do those before the servers shut down. You'll need to play about 2 or 3 hours of the game to get to the certain point of the game where you can leave it then, and these challenges can accumulate themselves. If you want more information about this, go over to PSN Profiles, and there's already some forums and threads up there explaining this, but I wanted to make sure I covered it off here on the channel so I got to as many people as possible. I hate it when servers shut down in trophies and you can't obtain platinums. So it's very important to me that I let you guys know about this so you can make your own decision on whether you want to go for this or completely leave it. Because it's going to need about a week, make sure you don't leave it until late October. Make sure if you're going to do it in September or the beginning of October so it doesn't nullify your progress, because you do need a couple of days of real time to be able to unlock this. It doesn't take a huge amount of time, but you do have to leave the game for a day at a time before you can log back in to get those bonuses. But that's basically all there is to it. If you want more information, like I said, go to PSN Profiles. Otherwise, hopefully this video was helpful. Share it around as well. I think that would be a really good thing to do for the community so people know that this is going to become unobtainable. But hopefully it helped. If it did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I guess I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye.
I will not bow down. Keep putting me off, I'm not gonna change my mind. Your headstrong forward.